The pharmacy school fraternity Phi Delta Chi with the University Police Department hosted a national drug take-back today on campus. Officer Jess Coolum of UPD was in charge.
We take back the unused prescription medications or expired medications from people. It's an attempt that the Drug Enforcement Administration started a few years ago to limit the number of prescription medications that end up on the street.
Pharmacy students think that the take-back brings an important national issue on campus.
Well, prescription drug abuse has become a growing problem, and I just think that having this on the university brings awareness to the problem in general, and it also just gives people a good and efficient way to properly dispose of their expired or unused prescription drugs.
Dr. Jean Gibson says this is her second time dropping off her old drugs.
One of the medicines I brought back was a cholesterol medicine that wasn't tolerated by the person it was prescribed for. And so I don't need that around the house. I also don't need to put extra drugs in the groundwater, or it needs to be disposed of responsibly so that as the drugs break down, they don't hurt other people.
But Officer Coolum wants people to be aware of the dangers of unused drugs in homes.
We often see that a lot of the prescription medications, when they're no longer used or they're left unattended, they end up in people's hands that they don't belong to. Many of the prescription medications especially are there's a pretty heavy fine, sometimes as much as a year in prison, as just having one that doesn't belong to you. So this helps us get those prescription meds off the street.
If you've missed your chance to turn in your unused prescription drugs, you can still have a chance to. You can turn them into your local police department where they can dispose of them properly. This is Jolisa Miller, NewsWatch, Ole Miss.